Upstart, UPST, off the highs now, 54.30, $3.50 after analysts correct some incorrect data that was out on September 28th. That happened today. Shares rebounding on that. That's Uniform Papa Sandy Tango UPST.
Hey guys, good morning. Kind of again coming on a little later. Just trying to see if I've got a position. I took a position a minute ago on Palantir to short it. Oh, okay. I think it was going to go down on news of the government shutdown, but that might take a minute. So I just did 50 shares. So it already did do a little bit of a drop. So I'm betting that that's going to go down. But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. So. It's just a weird market, but it's worth taking a little opening swing just to see on that one. But I may be digging out of a hole there. It doesn't have big swings in price, so I'm not, it's not like Tesla. Remember, you do your own due diligence. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. You should seek the advice of someone licensed. So we've got just a few minutes to decide if I want to try to do something here on the open. Let me take a look at Hood. I don't recommend trading on the open, as you guys know. Yeah, those are intraday. Not ones to follow in any way. And what do we got for our... Wow, what a mess. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of these.
At 70 cents per share. That's PALI, Papa Alpha Lima, India.
Wow, that's a dollar penny stock. That just took off. Look at that, huh? See if we can maybe catch something there real quick. This is not how we should be. You should not be trading this. Try to buy a bid there, a dollar. Yeah, I didn't get it, so it's just going to spike. Try again. That time I got it. So I'm just holding 50 shares there. So it's just a little experiment while we're waiting around. Let me... on these type of things, since I'm not on light speed, I just go for like a very, very short, try to get I was trying to get a short spike and get out. This is going to pull this magnet up on pre-market. So this should go up. This should get me up a little bit here, but I don't have hardly any shares. So for penny, this is just pennies. So it's just kind of fun to get on something here. So we'll try to get out right now and just get it done with it. It's just a penny apart. So, wow. So that didn't pick me up. That's interesting. Because I was selling the bid, so that should have picked me up right away. There we go. I just want to get away from that. So that was a little weird FOMO trade by the professor. Oh, what was I marking out? Oh, I didn't finish marking out. Was it Tesla that I was? What was I just on? I marked out Reddit was supposed to be moving today, but mostly down. It's not hard to borrow. I'm on I got Palantir for a position right now. I've got about 7 minutes to think. Oh, I was on Hood. That's what I was doing. Okay, so let me get back to Hood. This is what happens with I know those guys jumped all over that stock, so I just went over to see what it was doing. I was just trading on Lightspeed a minute ago, so we were catching a few early ones from 7 a.m. Did pretty good. $14.89. Close enough. Oh, look how close I got. 143.62. That's a penny off, right? It's got a channel going here. We did good on Hood a couple of days ago. It doesn't look like any opening one. Let me go over the news real quick. What are we expecting today? The SPY is bullish, QQQ bullish, TQQQ bullish, SQQQ is bearish, NVIDIA bullish, Tesla neutral, Apple bullish, Palantir neutral, AMD neutral, slightly bullish, Oracle neutral, Amazon bullish, Hood is neutral, Baba is bullish, Coin is bullish. Yeah, I never really looked at Coin yesterday. I meant to do that. Take a look at Apple real quick. 255. A bunch of people just fled Meta and started their own business. They're funded $300 million. So I think Meta might get hurt today. Intel is bullish. MU is neutral. Let's see if Palantir is still hurting me. Yeah, just a small position. Looking for this to go down off of the government shutdown news, but that's what people were talking about here that know about that stuff more than I do, but so far it's not panning out. Tesla is got basically good news on it. Elon Musk says he's canceling Netflix subscription. France sales of Tesla rise marginally. Yeah, I mean, that's not news to trade. None of that stuff is. 3 minutes to go. Not seeing a clear winner here to even try. It's interesting, NVIDIA is still up there. Okay, so it did pull back. I feel like NVIDIA's too high right now. I think it's going to come back into the 70s. And I feel like nobody's acknowledging really the shutdown in the market yet. And maybe that's okay, and maybe it's not. I don't know. There's no clear news except Reddit might be going down today. Reddit to decline. Already came way down here. Take a look at this at the open maybe. I marked it out, but it's already done a huge drop, so I don't know. a dip and a rise and a drop maybe. That's a lot of money that went down. Wow, that's a lot of money that went down. Look how far that was so fast. So yeah, we want to not do more than 50 shares just to be careful here. Showing it going back up here. Now I'm going to look at this at the open, guys. I do not recommend it. We'll come back and check for consolidation here in a minute. Good luck today. We got about a minute to go. If you're happy to trade anything at the open, I don't know what my Palantir is still hurting me or not. I'll go back and check on that in a minute. And I might add to that position if Palantir goes up. I'm going to play that on a short. Might swing it. I don't know. I think the shutdown's here for, a few days at least. And a lot of jobs are going to be affected by that. So in the end, I do not think it will remain shut down. I think that's what most people think. Oops, that would have been a mistake. Day. Some of you might have been yelling to me like, you've got an extended market. What are you doing? Kind of like to see this spike up and then I'll hit it for a short. But that fib would be nice. 223 would be definitely an area to short it at. If it went that high up. Might just spike down though. Let's see if it recovers some.
U.S. markets are now.
It's got a pretty big spread. Look at that spread, huh? Good luck, guys. Be careful. That is a huge spread and very, very little volume. So I'm worried about trading. This came up on the scanner doing 15,000 volume in 1 minute. It hit that scanner, so that could have been just an anomaly, though. So I need a bigger. This is just a huge spread. So it says it's going up with.
Dow Jones is down 87.23.
Interesting. I'm going to give it a shot, see if it picks me up there at the 1538. No, it dropped. No. Wow, that's hard to fill, huh? I'm going to get out. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the look of trading this because it's just such a low volume. I think I'm going to get away from that. Let's see what happened with Tesla first thing. This should be going up again, I think, but let's see. So hard to predict Tesla. Wow, it spiked. That could have caught you bad if you were trying to ride it up and then it dipped on you like that. I mean, really, the overall market should be going down, guys. I mean, this is not good news that we have a government shutdown. And then there's this denial, and then all these people that are just pushing the bull market. So you go like, well, all right, if you ride something short, how long are you willing to hold it short? Let's see what Palantir is doing to me here. Yeah, so it's hurting me. It's going up. Again, I only have 50 shares. This isn't a big mover, So I'm at 80.56. So this is probably gonna start to make me a profit here as this drops as we go on. So I just want to remember my position as I look over here. 80. Yeah. Opened at 81.31, so it's already falling off of its open. I'm about to profit from it. I'm just going to let that ride a little bit while we look for things to consolidate. I don't want to jump into a trade here that's just total, a gamble. Because we need to get, So I looked at Apple as possibly going up today because it's off of its highs quite a bit. But again, God, the market playing anything long is just a little risky. It should be short-term thought of only, which is why we like to scalp, right? Because we won't get caught up in this crap that happens. But we have to make sure if we're picking a bias that we don't hold into it, thinking, oh, it's going to turn around. It's going to go the direction we want. So again, I kind of want to wait for a consolidation here. I think I'll just monitor what I've got. So let me take a look at that. So it was even for a second for me there, and then it came back down. Let's see. So if it was, if I want to make $100 on that, we go like 78.56 on the ladder, right? So let's do that. Buyout at 78.56. 178.56 is what I mean. And that'll give me roughly $100. So buyout right there. All right. So I'm just going to wait for a move there and prepare to lose $100 or something if it doesn't do what I need it to do. So, and we'll
Coming up at 9:45, the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI for September.
see if there's anything else worthy of zooming in early on. I started to mark out hood just to see what might happen here. Now, for those of you that didn't watch the recap video, which has a terrible label, I noted to Charlie, title on the thumbnail is just a dumb title, I think. I don't think she's dumb. I think the title's dumb. But I will be trading live on the $1 Million Margin Club channel starting the 6th of this month of October. And every day they're going to be, I'm being allowed to give away stuff like scripts mostly. And I'm allowed to trade the way I want to trade over there. So I'm not going to trade just to promote the books, although I totally believe in their books. So the whole idea over there, and it'd be great if you help, is to get them monetized with me trading there this month. They already have enough subscribers, but they need more hours. And if you go over there to help me out, because then it'll show that I have the power to do this for channels, just watch any video. Keep it running, because that time that you watch counts toward them getting monetized. So it's most people don't know that. If you just watch a video, even if you walk away, those hours add up, and then they don't make any money at all. Zero money on the channel unless you buy their products. But it'd be kind of cool to get them monetized so they get, a tiny bit of money when people come over there. So that takes a lot of hours to do that. So we're hoping this month, between my live trading and you guys watching, and then any of the recaps, I know the recaps are going to be on Day Trading for Success, not on their channel. So, but they have a lot. They have that whole Toolbox series, which I was pointing out in the last video, which is a really good series that you might want to check out. But anyway, the point is, I'll be over there. You'll be able to get free stuffs. Remember, they have those new books out now that are the color versions. And it would also convince them, I think, if we are successful in getting you guys over there a bit to watch me, in getting them a new book. I really want them to do a book on the strategy that I traded this month, which is the last month, which is the strike and recoil. We did end up with like 4,600 if you watched the video I put out yesterday for the month. So that was pretty good. Yeah, I see nothing here on hood. Nvidia's flat. Tesla's going up slightly. Apple's up $3. That was the one. My Apple guy said trade Apple today, and I really could not believe that he was saying trade Apple long, and there it is. It's going. Price target 310. Okay, so there's our first. That just came out. That came out at 821. So that's why I didn't see that price target there. Holy crap, look at that. Holy caca. Wow. That's good, huh? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play that biased, or 100 shares. Play it long biased. See if I can catch a dip here. I'm just going to get in if I can get in. Didn't get in. I don't think it's going to go. Okay, it got me back down. Okay, so I've got 100 shares, and I'm prepared to add to that. I don't think I'm chasing it yet. I think it's going to go higher on that news. So the news is a target of 310. So that's good news to try to hold this for a little bit into this move. So let's see if we can get it or if that's just going to fade off now because I took the trade. Because it got announced that I took the trade, so now everyone goes short. Don't you know? I know you guys all feel like that, right? Feel that when you take a trade. It's like, how do they know I'm in? They go the opposite direction. Yeah, I'm right at my position on the bid there, but it scared me for a second. So I could do the quick out there for a small profit, or I could ride it longer. I'm choosing to ride it longer. But I don't want to dip down more than like $50 if it hurts me. So I'll get out if it's going down more than $50. What's Palantir doing over there? Palantir is fading a little, but not much. It needs to go down to 78 for me.
YCBD getting up top here, Yankee Charlie Bravo Delta.
So we're waiting for the consolidation strategy. Oh, come on. You going to flush me out here? Yeah, I'm not going to ride this back down. So if it keeps going, I'm just going to get out. 32, 42. Wow. Yeah, I got to get out. Okay. Well, that was too bad. I thought it was going to keep going, but once again, I bought it at the top. Or I just didn't hold it long enough into the move. So let's just see. People are taking profit now. Could try it again down here. The spread's tight enough where I could just go and mark it down here, see if it holds the 258. Seems like it's holding it. Yeah, okay. I'll try it again. See if you can hurt me again. See if you can hurt me twice. I don't think I'm going to try to get back all the money at once. I just almost got out. Just going to get back to a doable loss here and then try to maybe the next trade get me back to green. But it's pulling back again, so level 2 is basically showing it's going to go up here. Thinking about adding if it takes a spike real quick. Nope. That's a painful move there. Really? Oh my God. It is just going to fade right back off. And now I'm over my 50 because I could have got out for like a $20 trade there. Let me get another look at this. Just now I'm holding deeper. But look, you see how the sellers are really weak here? So, it seems like it's about to turn around here. Definitely a risky trade right here, guys. So you shouldn't be following this trade, depending on we don't really have a theme for this month yet, what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and now I'm down to 58.31, or 03, I mean. So taking a chance that it's going to rebound up here. 200 shares. Apple's going to hurt me this morning. How is Palantir doing? It's holding steady over there. Oh my God. Oh my God, what are you doing? We're still waiting for the consolidation for me to get some bigger. Now, I may go some higher share size today, guys, more. We'll see how it's looking as I'm kind of freestyle trading here. So we're not necessarily staying under that, the guidelines I was last month. So you can see the way I trade and handle different situations. But, in the end, you want to remember to do your own due diligence and figure out how you want to trade this yourself. Wow. I almost took that $36 and that would have made this much smaller here. But it went and did that on me with the MACD. So I need to get to 58.03 to break even. It is starting to consolidate here, which is interesting, although sellers just picked up in a big way, so that's not good. Oh, no, don't do that to me. Again, I could have got out for a profit on this trade, but I held in a little deeper. Stopping at that 27.50. Not really dealing with numbers that I'm worried about because I was remembering that I'll probably go higher share size on the consolidation as far as getting green today, you know. So still willing to go up to 400, even 800 shares on this trade, depending on how it moves. First day of the month, I want to be green, that's for sure, right? For those of you that are shorting this, you're doing quite nice right now. So I would average in at the ATR. I don't know if it's just going to retrace all the way back down. I mean, overall, UK makes new attempt to access Apple Cloud data. That's interesting. Because this is the same account. I didn't refund this account. I don't even know if I can afford this many shares if I averaged in. I probably can't. Apple. Yeah, it says 400, but I think that's when it was a cheaper price. I don't know. Wow. Okay, so it's really hurting me here. Do I really want to do that? It broke the 9. It's about to hit the 20. If I got in down here, I would be at 257, would put me at 257.50 would be then my position. No, look at it. Broke the ATR. This is going from bad to worse. Apple. What are you doing to me? There's the VWAP. So let's turn around the VWAP, please. This will pull me down to 57.50, 257.50 if I got in right now. But I see no signs of it stopping, so it doesn't make sense to do that. The VWAP is at, so it's just going to retrace the whole way. So this has ended up being a bad trade for sure, big time. Again, once again, I could have got out for short money a couple of times, and I held into it. But I'm starting to lose overall confidence because I think, like I was saying early on, I think the whole market is going to be going down. I think that I lost that opportunity right off the bat, and I didn't take it. Now Palantir's going up on me. Oh, what a day. Can we break back over that 257? I'm going to hold this here a little longer, guys. I'm burning up so much of the account because I didn't add money to this account. So I'm afraid that if I go to trade something else, I might not have the share size, the money size to trade it, because 200 times this, and then I'm holding Palantir with 50 shares. See how the sellers went way up there? I don't like the look of that. But I don't want to. I would hold this typically, but if I can't trade on this account, I could switch accounts. Just don't want to hold into a swing right now for. Yeah, I think I just played this wrong. I got in too late and didn't take a short victory like I should have. Looking for it to try to recover. We're 17 minutes in now, and it's still going down. Originally said I didn't want to go more than 100. It could go all the way down to 255. $3 down, that's $600 roughly if it went down back to where it opened. Do I really want to go down $600? I'm already almost down $400 on this stock. find out in a minute if it breaks the 57, if I can actually add to this share size, because I'm not sure I can. I mean, double it. I'm not sure I can. It is not making me feel good here. Yeah, I'm going to get out. Well, that was painful. So hopefully you guys didn't foul me on that. Yeah, I just thought it looks bad. There it goes, man. It would have been another $200 right there. Oh, man, I'm glad I got out. Well, yeah, there's something going on here. Maybe that UK story is really enough, you know. That's so weird. Is the whole market going down here? Yes. All right, so NVIDIA's going down. Let me see what how bad my Palantir is hurting me here. 57. So I've got some work to do today, guys. All right, so let's get back into what I'm really going to do here, which is the successful way to trade. Let's go over to Tesla, because I can make some good money on this stock very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and... Did I just set this up this morning? Looks like I did, actually. I'm annoyed by that trade, obviously. Because I'll have to go higher share size to try to recover, unless I spend a lot longer, and I don't want to spend a lot longer trying to get out of this. Looking for something that's... See, now the 15-cent scanner has got big stuff too. Yeah, everything's just showing the big stuff. Just thinking for a minute. Hood is come back now. What does that look like? Starting to come back near the open. This might be good. That's a good 5-minute look. Let's see what the 1 minute looks like. This might be our baby here. It adjusts the target to 110. So there's all these. That's no, wait, 146 from 110. Okay. So wasn't that the story that it had yesterday, I thought? I think I cleaned up the historical data on this. Yeah, I'll keep these at 200 shares here. Try to get some decent trades here. With this account, I think I can go up to 800 shares with Hood. It would annoy me if Apple went all the way back up again right after I sold. It seems to be going back up right now. So there's the high, 143.17, guys. I think if you're looking at this one with me, I would short off that level, especially in this current state of affairs. Even with that news at the 146. I'm just waiting for a better entry than in the middle of the price action here. Yeah, I'm going to go up to 400 shares on this. Now remember, I'm going to be able to hold deep on this, like $300-400 losses. So I just want to make sure you guys are being aware of that. You need to control your share size. $51, $152. Looking at the indicators here. We're about to come to the next 5 minute, which will be nice and green for people unless this has a big rejection here. It made a bit of a tweezer move on the 1 minute. See how strong the sellers were right here, and now the buyers have taken control across the volume, but it's much lower, kind of like where it was. There was a spike, and then it just sort of settled down as it went back up. Interesting to see how this volume ends with the sellers. Again, the whole market, I tend to want to play short bias today. I don't want to get wrapped up in watching things move up. Apple kind of caught me up there a little bit because I thought it might go much higher than that before it stopped. I missed it. I missed the move. I almost traded it first thing this morning, and I missed it. Got in late, and then that hurt me. Okay, so let's do an intraday level here. Let me just see. This is kind of where it was opening to, right around right there. So the open on Hood was 141.26. Yeah, I'm at 27. That's kind of the open right there. Wish I would have gone short off this level up here. I was thinking about it, but let's see if it keeps going. Spread's not great to go market on this. 4 to 8 cents. Actually, it's showing Hood with a 12-cent spread on the scanner on average. See, normally I would go long right here, but not with this market the way it is. I want to be short bias, so I don't have enough data on the indicators to play against what it's. It says no trend still, but we need to break this open here, and you'll see it go. You'll see this light up. Yeah, it's kind of what we want, consolidation. I just don't know how hard to trust this. What do you call it? This bad news. I just don't know how hard to trust this. To go long right here would make sense with the way it's been moving, but is the bias going to be really strong today? Let me take a better look at the bigger picture here. Yeah, so we're way up, over the last few days. So remember when we were trading this down at 100, it kept stopping at 100. Now it's way up here. So if the market adjusts today, this could have a big fall. We're way at the high still, right up near the high. So playing it short's actually not that bad of an idea, but it would be great if this goes up some for us. Yeah, that would have got back my entire amount on one trade that I just lost over there. So slow. It's moving slow. This is only saying 7-cent spread. Yeah, they lowered it to 5 cents on the scanner too. So you get different readings depending on when it's picking it up, when it's averaging the spread. This is averaging over 5 candles, really. So, no, it's not. That's the actual spread, yeah, at any moment. But there's a quick delay. There's a little delay on these things, so. Volume increased as it was going down. Is it going to break the 141? I mean, I don't want to jump on it after it's already going down this far, so kind of stuck here. Apple's starting to go back up. The market is going up, guys. I just can't fathom why this is happening. I mean, it did say that they were bullish on these stocks. It just, does it take longer for people to get emotional about the news, or? We're just not going to jump on this fallen knife yet. Oh boy. So here's the other level where it kind of touched 140.50.
Construction spending for August month over month minus 0.1%. The consensus that's coming up in just about a minute now.
Yeah, I'm not looking at anything else. Oh, there we go. That wasn't open all the way. I was like, where are all the other stocks to look at? Okay, my scanner was like reduced. Yeah, so Reddit ended up going up. CoreWeave is down. AMD is up. Go figure, right? Tesla's up a little.
49.1 versus 49 expected.
Apple's going back up if I just held on to it.
49.1 versus 49.
The thing that annoyed me the most. Well, the hood's going to break its low in a second for the day. Kind of down on that. Oh, there's the low marked right there. I don't need that level. Give us a big spring upward. Now we'll ride that puppy back down. All right, I'm going to switch until we see some movement here that's not just straight down. I'm going back to Tesla to try it because I've got to recover from that $400 loss. So let me get over here to see a stock that actually is moving and then try to predict its movements based on the indicators and the historical data. So let's see what we can do here. So this is also fading a bit. We'll lower this down to, we'll go 100 shares. I don't think I can go more than 250 shares with this account. I've got to fund this account higher. It will be funded higher over when I trade at the $1 Million Margin Club. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do over there yet. These are even and half dollars if you don't know what the gray lines are. Six.
Project in Mexico.
Yeah, I would definitely short in this area if Tesla goes back up here. So I'm looking at that. It got all the way up to almost to 449.50, so I have to keep that in mind. And 50 does seem to be the spot, right, where it was stopping before. Yeah, so 51 is its high. So up in that area, it's safe to short. Down here, it is not. Just got to wait. This is the part. I'm more anxious to make the money back, but I got to wait for the move. I think Tesla might offer us faster moves for me. Nvidia's down from the open. Tesla's up $3 from the open. Apple is $1 up from the open, but way down from its high today. Palantir is continuing to hurt me, going up from the open about $1. Amazon is up $2 from the open. Hood is like even. AMD is up now $3 from the open. Google down from the open. CoreWeave is down from the open. Reddit is still way down. Oh wait, hang on, that was from the close. Reddit is, no, it's up from the open, down from the close. And some of these others that might be interesting. MSTR is up, way up from the open. We might want to take a look at that. I just don't want to miss a trade here. We might want to take a look at that for consolidating, guys. You might want to go over there. MSTR looks good, and it hit the scanner, so it must be having the volume we need per 1 minute candle. Yeah, I think we can look over there. There's time. So what is that doing here? Obviously, it's green across the board. What does it look like on the 1 minute? And more importantly, what is it? It's got quite a spread here. Yeah, the spread is extreme, which means it's probably fairly low share size, but not that low to trade. Oh, it's an expensive stock too. So it moved outside of its whole and half dollar range already. That's $10 up. Why is the question? Drop in Bitcoin. I mean, I don't see that as particularly good news for this stock. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the spread is giving you opportunities, no question about it here, if you catch it right, you know. Trying to hone in on the level 2 action here, and it's just still looks weak to me. It still looks like it's going to go down here, so although there's a sign of strength, but 40 hit the 42 even, then broke it. There's the 9 moving average there. MACD sent it down as well on the crossover. I was thinking about going long with it, but there's definitely opportunities here. I mean, you're getting 20 to 30 cent swales because of the spread. So if you catch them both ways, it could be a good trade. What happens so often, though, is if you go down, you start to just take worse setups trying to get the money back, and I know enough not to do that. I had no setup when I did Apple, really, other than I was riding the catalyst and I ran at the wrong time.
White House announcing the drug purchasing website, GSK, NBO, Novo Nordisk moving.
Man, this is another one. I'm glad I didn't jump on this. It seems like it hit its high up there, and then that's it. Is it just going to go all the way back down? Or can I try to get a dip here? Guess where the dip's going to be? I would have thought it might stop at the 9 there, right at that 41.50 mark. It's hovering there, but no, it just broke it again. All right, I don't like the look of this. It was doing the same thing Tesla's doing, so I'm gonna go back and see if Tesla got up at all since we last looked at it. Yeah, it did. So it's climbing back up. So it's about to give me a big opportunity here. So I'm gonna go for it. 93. Give me a break. Man, was that ever a bad fill? I did hit market because I wanted to get in. So now I would add to share size if it showed me a sign. I'm hoping it's gonna drop off here, but that's my thought, the way it's been moving. So we hold into a big move here, add into it up here, and get ready for some hurt, $300, $400, $500 just in case before it goes the way we want. It's been dropping off the 450. Man, you see that? It's just not my day. It is not my day. Oh my God. It broke one fib, and then stopped at the $50 amount up there. Kind of wanted to spike up again because I was getting ready to add, as you can see. I'm okay riding this deep, guys. So just keep that in mind. I'm not trading the way I was trading the whole last month. So 50. I'm looking for the $50. I will absolutely. There it goes. I'm going to go ahead and go in there. So getting ready for a $500 to $1,000 pain here before I make the money that I want to make here. So now I want this to flush off that level like it did before. So, but this is higher for today. So we really need a flush here. Let's get a big move down. Now with this small account, I can't trade the way I normally like to, which I would even add more up there. So I already would be green if I was added more, but so we're looking for this to fade off now. So let's watch this go down as Palantir continues to hurt me over there with my 50 shares. So we got green, but that's not green enough. Let's go into the move here. Stay on target. We're going to fade here, guys. We're going to fade. Let's get it back down here to the, well, at least in this level, $46, $47 maybe. Couple bucks down. Let's ride it to a couple bucks down in this area here. 47.50. Here we go. Rejection, rejection. Conjunction, junction. What's your function? Making lots of money, shorting Tesla. Or not. One of my many things, many professions, was I was a music producer. As a kid, I sang, but I produced as an adult. Not the Not what I just sang. I don't want to get the wrong idea there. Come on, baby. Get down there. You're on your way. Show us what you got. Well, I could have taken, up to like a $70 profit already, if I so desired. I was waiting for a bigger move. It seems like it wants to punish me a bit before it does that. So, today, guys, you're not going to get that short scalping from me. I'm still I came on, but I'm just still kind of deciding. I'm doing kind of bigger RV type moves. So it's hard to call today, though, I got to tell you. Now Nvidia's going up. Apple's back down again. Palantir's way up from when I got it, like opposite of what they were saying was going to happen. That was a Jim Cramer thing, too, that Palantir was going to go down, as well as our guys here. Hood's like even. Wow, AMD is continuing to go up. Yep, I'm just destined to sit around a lot. Not a lot of quick trades for you guys. I hope you're doing good. We're going to hold this for a bit. I might even add a bit up here. I think the most I can add on this account is 50 shares. And maybe not, because I'm holding Palantir. Now I wish I would have taken the 75 and shorted up here. Going to use that 50, the 450 as a floor now, given its support at the 450 level. Like to see it keep breaking that so it doesn't actually act like it's a real support level. Like that. It's not going to shake me out because I'll hold it into a swing, as I do not think it will maintain these levels at all. I think it's a big trade waiting to happen going short here. So if you're in it, obviously you're responsible for your own trade, but I think it's going to, at least today, get back down here in this area where it was, and we just got to wait. You got to wait for it. It's coming back. Just take a breath, do something. Obviously, you'd want to set your max loss. Just calm down and wait out. The market will reveal its moves. If you're nervous, your share size was too high. If you get to your max loss, get out. Trade another day. Trade another trade today. I don't like that it's consolidating. It just means it's going to take longer. That's why I don't like it. I do have a bunch of stuff I have to do today, so I would like to get the money and go, but I may leave them for swings and then give you guys updates. You'll see what would happen anyway, but I definitely called Apple wrong. Jumped on the chased a rocket and then got hit as it came crashing down. Both of those on Apple too, I could have just been like $20 down a couple of times, and I just waited for a bigger move and didn't until it was down, way down. Then I still had to sell, just like, oh, I don't want to hold that stock all day because it had further to go down. I'm just like, no. This one though, I would definitely hold into a short. Yeah. So here we go. It's tempting me to add up here again, but I'm not sure this, like I said, this count, I can try it and see. I'll have to switch accounts to trade more, I think, if I want to keep trading something different, because I think this is, I took the money out to make this the same size account you guys might be trading for the PDT. It'll be great when they get that lowered so we can go pretty big share size live here. So I think most of you'd be able to follow. Here we go again. This might be the full rejection. It seems to have rejected off the 451 area. Looking for a couple of big red candles over on the 5-minute, flushing way down. That's what we're looking for. See, bad news for Tesla. Tesla sales haven't been growing in China. Whoa. Okay, so let's see if I can. This is a good time to see if I can actually pick that up there. It let me have it. Cool. All right, so now I'm at 449.61 and holding into a big negative position if I have to. So there's your ATR high. And you get to see what it's like if the professor loses big money. Man, really didn't think it was going to go this high. Let me take a look at this. Well, obviously, it's been all the way up to 488, not too long ago. That was back in December. No, that's December 20. Yeah, that's December. This last year. Here is there's January. We're up to January levels. We're above January levels. For this year, it's the highest. And continuing to say, well, how much did you say you could hold this into? A lot more than this, I'll tell you that. What goes up must come down. The only thing is, if I wanted to hold this past today, I would have to fund it because I'm on margin. They'll do like a margin call on me because it's such a small account. So down 1,000 on this trade and climbing. That was very, very, very odd that went up like that. Let me see if I can pick up any other news on this. A little late for me now to pick up some big news on it. Look at that go, guys. It's exciting. Let's see. I can't seem to get Tesla on Benzinga over here. They're about to announce that Tesla's popping, which might make people jump on it, which I don't like to see. What I wish is I could add more, but this account doesn't let me add more. So, because I would definitely add up to like 1,000 shares here and ride it down if it wasn't such a small account. Well, no real news to speak of that this should be happening. It's time for a flush. What time we got? Okay.
AGRZ grows. Agro's opening at $4. Priced at $4. That's Alpha Golf Romeo Zulu AGRZ IPO.
It's starting to go down. I kind of want to trade something else, but this account's locked. I don't think there's a dime left in this account. I kept withdrawing the money to make sure I wouldn't go over the 25K when I went to trade. What is that equaling? So 449.61 times 250. So I've got 112 right now. So that means in my account, on this account, I must have at least 28,000. Yeah, so I think it was, I thought it was only at 27,000. It says I have 28,000 in this account. So it would show me very red if I went over and looked at the, it would show the account red, and it'll show that you've hit max. So if I look here right now, yeah, see how it says here? Your account is buying power. So yeah, there's the Apple hit. Palantir's hitting me. Everything's just not going well today. So that's the total down today. And that's what's open. And it's basically saying your whole account is less than what you funded it because of this. So that's what it would look like when you've maxed out an account, and it gives you this little warning in case that's never come up for you guys. Now you know. It's continuing to burn me here. Man, I'm very surprised actually that it's not rejecting. So it's going to make me hold it into a swing and make me fund this account so I don't get a margin call. That's what it looks like, unless it, I mean, it's early yet, you know, obviously, but man, very surprised that this is happening. Not going to get out. I'm going to take it for the long haul. So you guys obviously do what you got to do. So this won't be a great video to watch if you're following the professor. I know a lot of you like it when I go down. I've noticed. Way to show your losses, man. You know, it doesn't feel real good. But, I mean, if this hit like 5K or something, I'd probably have to bite the bullet. I mean, but I don't really have a max loss on a swing trades. You know, not, I mean, I don't know. I'm not contemplating it right now, but I suppose I would want to do a deep dive into exactly, and I would use my little brain trust, exactly why it went so far against, to see, oh, should I hold it 2 days? Should I hold it 1 week? Should I, you know, what's happening? And then before I would get out at this point, you know, I would really hold for the, because this could be way down here in an hour, you know. So this is sort of an anomaly that I don't really know what's going on. As it keeps going, though, if I see it break like 460, 465, 470, I'd be like, what the heck is going on here? That's when you start thinking like, well, you know, will it turn around, or is it going to hover around $600 now or something, $550 or something? Are you going to hold that for 3 months? Or are you going to, you know, then you just wonder about holding the money that you can't make money on. And so, yeah, there is a point where I will just, but I also might fund this high and then get up to 1,000 or even 2,000 shares so that my position comes way up, and then on a dip I can get out, which is the kind of the cheater's way to handle a trade like this. Not really cheating. I mean, it's smart, you know, but it's just, I understand if you don't have the funds to do that, you know, it's not fair to people that don't have funds, but it's not a fair thing we're doing here, right? Just showing you different ways to trade. So, ouchie, this is not good. It's my time up there. Charlie is not trading with me today, if you wondered. Thank goodness. Unbelievable that it's gone this high. Look at that move. What goes up must come down, guys. Still really strong looking. You know, the sellers are really weak. Well, since I'm not going to really trade more on this account, I guess I'm going to call it day to day, guys, and I'll give you an update and show you how this all ended up as the day goes on. And I hope you guys are doing better than what I just did. And but I still have high hopes I'll be green today, but, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. So anything can happen, right? And I might be holding this into a swing and get it, because I'm going to fund this account higher anyway for the live trading at the $1 Million Margin Club. So I can carry this for a bit and just trade on another account. Hey, maybe before I get off, this will be the big drop. This is going to be the big drop. MACD says go down. It's got a long way to go down right now. $6. $6 before I'm seeing green. All right, guys, I will see you soon. I hope you're doing well. Go green out there.